Okay, are we ready? Sorry, 1 minute, 2 minutes late. Here we go. Epic water drinking. Strange howlite barrel bead stones. What are they? Who are they? What universe do they traverse from? I will tell you all about the story. Okay, let's take, I don't know how much. I don't even know what we're doing here. Somebody told me we had to go live, so live we go. This is a giant howlite, I think, or some other kind of stone barrel bead. We're going to take about 3 feet of silver 20 gauge wire, put the stone in the middle. We're going to curve it, and then we're going to make a loop here. We're going to lock the loop in, and then we're going to wrap this down and wrap this up and make a spiral here. And I have no idea what we're going to do from here. Maybe we'll do some loops, if that looks like a good idea. Come around, more loops. And more loops. And then we'll bring it back up to the top here and scarf the top loop. Cut off the ends, tuck them in. All right, let's try that again. I'm starting to get an idea here of what I want to do. Bring it back towards the middle. Deb Riddle. Go to Etsy, and I just put up numbers like this. You don't know what it's going to be. You buy a number, and then you end up with a piece that is half the price of what I'd normally charge for that piece. So you don't know what you're going to get. Here's the Etsy site. I always forget to show it at the beginning. All one word. Ignore the spaces. This is all one word. I'm just separating it so you can see. This, go here. You got to put shop twice. Etsy.com/Matt's Crazy Art Shop. or etsy.com/shop/Matt's Crazy Art Shop. Got to type all that in. It's a lot of typing. No, it's not worth it to list on Etsy. If you put anything on Etsy, they take all the money you made and then they come to your house and steal your dog and they eat all of your cookies. So I'm telling you, don't do it. Don't list anything on Etsy. They roughly take about 9%, which is pretty standard. So I think I need to make a loop at the top and the bottom. That's what I'm thinking, because I need something to anchor the spiral to. Otherwise, it gets looped all over the place, and the loops are not as stable. See, I just made this one, and I love it, but this whole thing on this back here, yeah, I think I'm gonna make this work because I really like how that one came out. So before we go on, let's take this one, and I think the way I'm gonna make it work is I'm gonna loop it from down here with one of my extra pieces that was left over, and see, because this is like snaggable back here, see, it's not really, it's kind of wonky and wobbly. So I think I'm going to come from here and I'm going to have these come around like this and loop through there. Get my fingernail under there because they're pretty tight. As I just said they're wonky, and now I can't even get under them because they're so tight. So I did an amazing job, and I'm still criticizing it, because when you're amazing, you do amazing things, and then you laugh at them and say, oh, that's nothing, and you criticize your own work, even though deep down inside you know it's the most amazing thing ever. It's just part of being humble. All right, so I'm trying to get that loop through there. I think I did it. And now I'll come through with this one. Now I can get under because I already got under once. That's a law of physics. Once you get under once, you can always get under again. And that applies whether you're hiding under your bed from monsters or whether you're hiding under somebody's porch to surprise them with some gifted jewelry when they don't even know who you are, and you don't want them to call the authorities because you just want to give them a nice gift. Not that I've ever done that, but also not that I haven't ever done that. I'll let you decide. So now I got a scarf. This scarf's going to be extra thick because I got to go around it again, but it's kind of interesting. Tuck those guys in there. Give them a little something, a little different twist there on the back. Okay, so here's the front. Here's the back. This will be number 131. Nobody bought number 131 yet, so if you would like this, you can get it. But wait, there's more. It's going to come with earrings. Where did I put my rose quartz? Interesting. Oh, there they are. They're hiding over there. Okay, so we're going to get 2 rose quartz, and we're going to get 2 little shell beads. And we're going to make little baby earrings out of what's left. Simple earrings like Nuprin, little yellow, different, except these are not yellow, and they don't fit the shell beads. So that was good planning on my part. they fit these little blue ones? Yeah, but I don't have enough of those. All right, we'll use these cat's eye. We'll go from rose quartz to cat's eye. So, okay, so white and pink isn't an exact match, but they go nicely together, I say. And I make rules, and I say they do. Ooh, you know what? Let's get a little more interesting. Let's take the cat's eye off. Sorry, cat's eye. Goodbye. Let's do, I just found some African turquoise, and that's going to look really pretty. And then you'll have pink, turquoise, and kind of off-white, which is a great combo, I say. And like I said, I make the rules. So got all these African turquoise in here ready to go. See how pretty they are? All right, let's do that. So we'll take some cat's eyes, some African turquoise. Oh yeah, that's kind of cute. Now I'm changing it again. I don't like these cat's eye. I mean, these rose quartz are too faded for the African turquoise. The African turquoise is too like overpowering. So I'm gonna change it again. We're gonna do cherry quartz. Haha, cherry quartz, and yeah. All right, that's a little more color in there. Cherry quartz has a nice darker, richer pink than rose quartz. Sorry, rose quartz. I hate to demote you. You're everyone's favorite, but that's because people don't know about cherry quartz. They don't know. If only they knew. If only they knew how pretty it is. All right, this is the simplest beaded earring ever. Do you see this? One bead. It's actually not the simplest. The simplest would technically just be one bead. But this is just two beads, two loops. Tiny, tiny. I just knocked that one on the ground. That's okay. Tiny loops like that. You see that? You see the simplicity of that? Do you see it? One earring hook. That's it. If I had earring hooks, I'd show you how the earring hook goes on. Wait, I think I do. So simple. Like, so simple, but people really like these tiny, tiny little single little teeny tiny single or double beaded earrings. So I'm gonna grab another one of these. And grab a different cherry quartz. That one had like a funny smudge on it. Okay. You want to get these loops really tight because this is like, you don't want them to come undone. So you might make teeny tiny, tiny little loops in there. So but wait, there's more. You get a cord too. And you get some jump rings because you're amazing. I've always believed in you, number 131. And I know you've always believed in yourself. It really only needs one jump ring because this one can spin around because it looks pretty from every side. But this will be the front. And 131 gets, oh, I don't have boxes. Let me get boxes. Sorry to leave you guys like that. This is the only live show where I dare just leave you guys and have dead air. Nobody else is brave enough, and that's why no one else will make it. All right, so this is number 131. If anyone bought it yet. If no one bought it yet, it'll go to someone. Earrings and necklace. Gazumba. Okay. Number 132. I think we're getting the hang of this now. Oh, wait. I already started one. Let's finish that one. That's over here. Wire's getting all tangled. All right, so we have a loop at the top and the bottom. Let's pull them a little tighter. The loop at the bottom can be pretty tight because that's just going to be a placeholder. It doesn't have to get scarfed or hold a jump ring or anything. And then the one here okay, there we go. All right, they're locked in. And I don't know who got 132, but I'm really going to make it awful because it's just going to be a practice one. So I'm going to go out of my way to just show you everything not to do. I'm going to make a lot of mistakes, and then I'm just going to keep it, and the poor person will just have to have it that way. I hope nobody here is watching it who got that one. Okay. All right, so we're going to come up like this, and then we're going to make a little loop right here. And then we're going to come around. Whoa, stop spinning on me. This thing is spinning. And we're going to scarf it, and then we're going to come, ooh, I just made up a new pattern here. I like this. I'm going to have to do a tutorial on this. And then we're going to come around here and make pretty swirls and loops around this side. And then all right, so this is what we have so far. And this is what the other side looks like. All right, so now we're going to I don't need all this wire. I'm going to cut some of this. I'm going to loop it through here. Ooh, this is coming out kind of fun. Unfortunately, I'm not able to show you any bad things because this is really coming out nice. I wanted to mess up on this to show you all the mistakes, but it's just coming. I can't mess up on purpose, even if I try to. When you're this amazing, it's really hard. Life is difficult. And You just got to roll with it. You got to accept your greatness, and you just got to move on. So this is coming out very nicely, and there we go. We'll just end that right there and scarf it. And this looks too nice. I messed up. I really messed up because I wanted to show you some mistakes. There's no mistakes in this. It's just beyond exquisite. None of the other live shows have ever used the phrase beyond exquisite, and that's because they're embarrassed and because they don't believe in themselves. And so you'll only hear that here, beyond exquisite. So here's the front, and then here's the back. I'm going to press that. I want that to lay tighter against the stone. I want that to lay tighter against the stone. So I'm getting a little better each time I do one of these. So here's this one. There's the front, and then it spins around, and it's all kinds of amazing. I want this to come out more like that. There we go. That's better. And I want these to come down more like that. Okay. That's better. I'm going to tighten that one up. Okay. All right. Let's give that one a jump ring. And see if, did I bring any chain? I feel like these would be really nice on chain. Don't think where did all my chain go? I don't know. I had some really nice chain. Okay, I found the chain. Who's getting this? Anyone here? Bridget, what size? You want 18, 20, or 24-inch chain? Or do you want a black cord? It's up to you. You could put a whole bunch of jump rings to try to make it stay steady, but let's be honest. If someone is moving around, this thing is going to roll up and down across the front of their chest, so there's no way it's going to stay still. So you might as well just stick with one jump ring and be happy. You want 24-inch? Okay. Here you go, my darling. Bridget. Here's your 24-inch chain. And you get earrings too. Stay. There we go. All right. It takes so little wire to make these earrings. Like this is like 4 inches of wire. I could make like 3 pair with this practically. Maybe not 3 pair, but definitely 1 or 2 pair. So I make my loops teeny tiny. Look how close I'm getting. The camera doesn't want to focus. Look at that. Look how tight. Look how tiny. That's like smaller than the head of a pin. Look at my little loop. Do you see that? Do you see the perfection in that loop? You don't even know where the loop starts or ends. You'd need a magnifying glass. Oh, I'm gonna like that. I'm gonna take a different one. People on other live shows don't know how to make loops like this, and that's why they're embarrassed. I always invite them to come on my show, and they're just like, no, thanks. I don't want you to be making those little loops in my face. They're really intimidated. Yeah, you can take it out of someone's cart if they didn't take the time to pay or if they're trying to make up their mind. That's kind of weird. I don't understand how that works, but Etsy is a strange animal. Etsy giveth and taketh. Etsy is weird. I'm going to go back and add a chain if you want in yours, Lori, because that black cord just looks too... I like the black cord, but for this white piece, the black cord looks too harsh, I feel like. Unless you want the black cord, because it's very comfortable, I've been told. It's actually more comfortable than a chain. It just feels like nothing is there. Okay, here you go. Here's 132. For you, 132. There it is. With earrings. $133 for you and me. Actually, just for you, not for me. Thank you, Ann Corbell. Ann Corbell, by the way, you are the winner of the Wacky Wild Jewelry Contest. I've been holding off announcing it, but I was going to announce it in a video. But you're the winner, Ann Corbell. Please send me your address to my Facebook Messenger if you have it. If you don't have it, ask a bunch of people how to get it, or I don't know. Everybody who sent Wacky Wild Jewelry, they were like all kinds of beautiful stuff, and we used it all in kits, and we were grateful and thankful, and everybody was wonderful. But Ann Corbell, both Taylor and I we were pretty sure she was the second entry, and we were just blown away. We were blown away by all of it, but had to pick a winner. And there were some others that were close. It was pretty. There was a little bit of a question, but nope, we had to give it to her. So she gets a free kit, a free stone and beads kit. All right, so I'm going to try something even different on this one. This is my third one. And, whoops, what's going on with this spiral? There we go. Spiral is like, oh, I see what happened. Okay. So this time I'm going to wrap all the way around it. And I'm not going to go overdo the loops. I'm just going to go for one loop right here. I'm going to make it come all the way back around here. And then I'm going to go back across. Should I do another loop? No, let's keep it simple for now. Let's just have it come across. Now we'll put one little loop here. Whoa. And then we'll put one more right here. I think this is going to be the most stable one yet because I finally learned from the first two what I really want to do. So we'll see. I could be wrong. This could be the worst one. It's probably going to be the worst one. Who bought this? Whoever bought this, you made a bad mistake. This is going to be the worst. I don't know what you were thinking. I set out to plan to do something, and then I always end up changing it halfway through. And sometimes it works, and other times it works amazingly. And then other times it feels like a mistake, but it never is a mistake because I'm just so amazing. Even my mistakes make people cry in joy. All right, so here is number 33. I'm going to move this to the back. And I'm going to put little squigglies in there. Yeah, that's different. Haha, you didn't see that coming. It's almost like little lightning bolts, but they're a little smoother. But here's the front. This will be the front. All right, so where's the front again? Oh, there's the front. Okay. Who bought 133? Anybody? No one bought 133? Going once, going twice. Okay, 133 gets an 18-inch. Nobody claims it. Default is 18 inches. Shoot. I messed up. 132. I knew that didn't look like a 24-inch chain. That's a 20-inch chain. All right, hold on. Let me switch this. Confused me because it said 24 pieces on the bag, but it's 24 pieces, not 24 inches. Sneaky. They're sneaky people. I'll try to give you the same cord, the same chain, just in 24 inch. There we go. It's a good thing my cat-like reflexes caught that. Or that would have been devastating. All right, here you go. 132, back in business. Oh my gosh, these chains, I tell you. I switch you to 132 and what happens? It has a defective clasp. We're never gonna move on with this night. We're gonna be stuck on the first one forever. All right, let's get rid of that. Bad clasp, bad clasp. Let's throw it out so no one ever accidentally uses it. It's a terrible thing. Let's see if we have a good clasp in here. Good clasp. Steal a clasp from one of these other guys over here. None of the other live shows are brave enough to change the clasp out right in the middle of a show because they're intimidated. They live in fear, afraid of their next move. They don't even like having live shows. It's only here that we change out clasps right in front of you to show you how real we are. We're like real people. We're like made of the same stuff you're made of, just with an extra couple kilograms of amazingness. Not kilometer. I was just seeing if you're paying attention. What is going on with this chain? Oh my gosh, now I'm throwing jump rings everywhere. Other live shows are not brave enough to throw jump rings everywhere. They want you to think that they always open and close their jump rings perfectly. But they don't. They just lie about it. All right, here we go. There's a good clasp, good chain. Oh my goodness. Close that up. These chains are more expensive than those black cords. And the black cords have the good clasps. Go figure. All right, there's those guys. There's everything's set. 132, you're all set again. All right, let's get to 133. Did anybody claim it? James has sloth-like quickness. People are afraid to get 131 because they say that's his experimental one. That's where he makes all his mistakes. I'm going to pick one of the later ones when he figures it out. That's what I figured out. That's what people think. And I'm heartbroken by that they would think my first one wouldn't be as good as my last. But I've found a way to move on. I shall not cry. I shall not, what shall I not do? I shall not, I don't know. Well, this is a 20-inch. We'll save that for someone who wants it. What do we have here? I should label these. These are the 20 inches. I think these are the 18s. Excuse me. Well, now that I just sneezed COVID all over all the jewelry, nobody's going to want any of it. but that's okay. I'll just give it to myself. Now these are 18 inches, but they're not the right ones. So this person's getting a 20 inch, whoever 133 is. Oh, we got to make the earrings. All right, for this one, I'm going to do rose quartz and these little guys. They're like little aquamarine something or others. I don't even know what they are. But I'm running out of the African turquoise ones that look light enough to match. So someone's going to get these guys. Norma Hubert, are you okay with 20-inch chain? Or did you want 24-inch? I have 18, but it's like really dainty. It's like tiny. Lori, which one did you actually get? Did you purchase a different one? Because I can't change it if someone already bought it. But that's nice of you. Lori's a heartbreaker. Oh, well, I'll get to 137. I'll make your 137 look. If we could refund you, and then you could switch to 131. I don't know how to do that. All right, you know what? I guess I'm in charge. I'll just do it. Here we go. Lori, here's 131. We'll switch it to 137. Whoever's watching this show is going to get really excited that they got 131, and then they're going to start crying when they see Lori got it. It's terrible. Or if they don't watch the whole show, they're just going to be thoroughly confused. That's okay. That's their punishment for not watching the whole show. So, okay, here's yours. Lori is now 137 is the experiment one. Now, do you want this black cord, or do you want a 20-inch or 24-inch chain, or even an 18? But they, what kind of chain would you like, my dear? Where did I put the hooks? There they are. James is ambitious. He says, make that chain go down to her toes. Make the pendant tickle her toes. James is trying to come up with a new style. It's going to be all the rage of 2030. necklaces that come down to your toes. All right, Lori is happy with the black cord. She's easy to please. She is not a high maintenance lady. If she's single, fellows out there, pay attention. If she's not single, then sorry, Mr. Lori, for misstating that. Okay, so this is 133. Here you go, 133. And you get earrings to go with it. All right, we have 137, 133, 132. Yeah, I'm only going to do 2 more tonight. I'll do the other 5 on Sunday. I thought I could knock them all out, but I talk too much, and then I don't get anything done. So this will be 134, I guess, unless we switch up some more stuff. I'm trying to find one that I really like the veins in it. All right. This one I just knocked out. I don't know what got into me. Look at how much wire I have left. Whoa, I called that one close. And this one I just suddenly decided to put a little bit less loops, make it a little simpler. I would have ran out of wire if I hadn't decided that. So this one is very elegant for the spinning because it's more simple than some of the others. It's a little bit more just nice simple loops going on. So see it spinning like that, and everywhere it spins, you have a nice something or other. Very simple. I like it. It's like Nuprin. It's little, yellow, different, except it's not yellow. Who has 134? Ann Corbell, you have 134? Oh, 133. I gave you a 20-inch chain by default, so you're good. Who has 134? Okay, you want 20-inch too. Okay, that works. Technically, you could just put the chain right through the bail. You don't even need to add a jump ring, but I add jump rings just to be weird. And I like that little extra something or other. There you go, Ann Corbell. Now, Ann Corbell, put a note in, since you got this one, put a note, send a message through Etsy and give us, well, we already have your address. Just say, hey, can you mail me, I won the contest, can you mail me my kit? Along with my necklace piece. That'll save everybody some shipping, and you'll get it sooner. You want to donate the kit back, or what are you? Are you sure? Is that what you're saying? Oh, you are so sweet. Everybody give Ann Corbell a round of applause. Ann Corbell is so sweet. Donated the most beautiful supplies that won the contest and doesn't even want her prize. Just wants to let the prize be given back to our shop so we can find someone, sell it to someone else, I guess, and use the proceeds to make more videos. Yay! Yay, Ann Corbell. Hooray! All right. Let's see. Ah, there we go. And the kit was going to be a mix of semi-precious stones and beads. Oh, why thank you, Alfonso. You are welcome to dissect it. Once you own it, you can do anything you want with it. Just don't do anything that I would have to write disclaimers on future pieces. Don't do anything unhealthy with it. Okay, there we go. There is here is 134, and now I have to remember who won the crazy comment contest. That was even further back. I have to give them their prize. Their prize was a ring. I saved the comment of the person who won, but I got to go back and see if I even can figure out who they are to contact them. Oh, what am I doing here? Okay. All right, one more to go. Yeah, I'm going to save the other 5 for Sunday because I'm getting tired. And we're almost at an hour. Pi Piea, you are the one who was commenting on everything. Like, amazing. Your comments were amazing. You're commenting on everything. That's how Baxter Monkey started out. She won a comment contest way, way, way back in like last year. And after that, she never turned back. She became the most watched watcher of all the videos that were watched by somebody outside of the studio. The crazy comment, I screenshot it. I'll have to read it to you. It was on that old video about if you want to make art, just make it 100 times and make it bad and give it to your friends and say, here, I made this for you. And I think she commented, I said, make it brown, make it purple, make it orange. She said, oh, I see what you're saying. Make brown art and then tell your friend, here, I made this for you. But she said it in a really funny way that had an innuendo about why it was brown and why you were giving it to your friend. And I'm not going to repeat what she said because I won't make it sound as funny. And plus, it's a little bit potty humor, but it was quite chuckle-inducing, to say the least. And there's like 3 creative elements in the comment. Although Pi Piea had a lot of really, really good comments too. I think Pi Piea comes. That sounds like a Native American name. I think she's from Arizona. It's a comment that James Hurley would have totally understood. Oh, you guys want to watch this? I thought you just want to hear me talk. All right, so here we go. I'll make this one for you to watch. Here you go. To make it in front of the camera, and I have all these boxes everywhere. I really didn't clean the table well this time. I was like taking a nap right before the show started. I looked at the time and said, oh no, I have to do this show. So I was listening to that song by Bad Company. Don't you know that you are a shooting star? Don't you know? Don't you know? It's not a bad song. I mean, it's kind of like it's kind of soothing and kind of positive and kind of like relaxing, but it's also kind of dumb lyrics. Like I don't know. But anyway, that was on the radio earlier. In case you guys were wondering why it came up. Like the story writer was not as good as Taylor Swift at writing stories. I have to say, Taylor Swift is not good at writing melodies, but she's good at writing stories. She should just be a lyricist. She should work with someone who writes melodies, just like Elton John had someone who wrote all his lyrics, and then he would just write the melodies, and it was a great partnership. Because Taylor Swift can write some amazing narratives. She's really a wordsmith, but her melodies are so forced and boring. Um, Sometimes, once in a while, she hits an okay one. But anyway, yeah, that don't you know that you are a shooting star? Don't you know? Don't you know? That's like it starts out really good, and it's like gonna get better and better, and then it just falls off. And then the storytelling is horrible, horrible. I don't even want to tell you about it, but verse 1 fills you with hope. Verse 2 shoots you all the way, like way all the way to the stars with nothing in between. And then verse 3 is like, what? Don't even listen to it, I'm telling you. But when you get a good storytelling song, oh my goodness. Like who is the like some of the masters of storytelling? Um what's his name? Um Croce, Jim Croce. Oh my goodness. And Billy Joel, second to none. But Billy Joel is like his melodies are amazing. His piano playing, everything about him is amazing. Jim Croce, he was just so laid back. Like he just sit by the campfire and he's going to tell you a story, and you could just be like, "Tell me stories all night." Like, oh my goodness, every story gets better than the next. I mean, every story is better than the last. However you say it. I don't know how people say things. I'm telling you, I said this in another show, and I'll say it again. Jim Croce wrote two of the same song, the exact same song that technically the Eagles did too, and they were both hits. He wrote the same story about two different men. It's a story no one has ever put in a song before or since that I know of. Same man, same story, two different songs, two different melodies, two different sets of lyrics, both hits, and people love them both. Two stories about a big man who's a bully, who runs the darker side of the town, and in a bar or pool hall, and then a new man comes up one day, challenges him, and everybody's like, "Oh, this is gonna be a bloodbath," but the new man tears him to shreds, and now everybody's like, "Well, the new guy, he's the big guy in town now." Same story, told twice. Only Jim Croce. And each time it's told so well. The imagery, everything about it. 10 points to whoever can name both songs in one comment. I'm just drinking water. I got all excited about Jim Croce. I'm talking too much. Who's getting 135? Ann Corbell got the first one. Cheryl got the same. Who knows the other one? Disco Duck. James always has something to say that's like out in left field. Is he joking? Is there really a song called Disco Duck? That sounds like a cartoon. Who has 135? What kind of chain do you want? You want 20 inch or 20 or 8 or 24 inch? Croce is his name. Oh my goodness, nobody knows the other song. I'll have to play the other song for you guys. Nobody got 135? All right, you're getting a 20 inch. Whoever you are. Oh, Marie got it. I was going to surprise you guys. You're going to be so surprised. Well, who's happy? Who's happy and why are they happy? I've missed something. Oh, by the way, here's number 135. I actually like the Jim song better. I think I played Leroy Brown too many times because my niece liked it and we put it on a CD for her and we play it in the car all the time when she was like 3.5. And I just got over. I heard Leroy Brown too many times. I had to explain the whole song to her once. She wanted to know what's a junkyard dog, what's King Kong, why did Leroy Brown look like a puzzle piece with like a jigsaw puzzle with a couple pieces gone after he got knocked down. But you see, they give the name of the hero in Don't Mess Around with Jim. They don't give the name of the hero in Leroy Brown, I'm pretty sure. I like that. I like that hero guy. What's it called? What's it, something about a duck? It's also Jim Croce. Why is everybody so happy? I'm confused. Oh, Norma. I already put the chain on it. You're going to have to deal with 20 inches. Just kidding. I'll give you a 24 inch because you've been good, Norma. You've been a good girl. You've been very, very well behaved, according to what I hear in the grapevine. Yeah, well, I'm not going to sing it now because someone already gave it away, and I don't know the words anyway. I'll mess it up. I don't know the chords. I don't know anything. I was just going to wing it. I probably shouldn't be singing anyway. I should be resting my voice still. There you go, 24 inches, and let's get your earrings. What is this happy joy stuff? What did I miss? I don't remember authorizing any happiness or joy. I buy my chains from Amazon and they're cheap. Silver plated metal. As soon as the silver plating wears off, they rust. They turn yellow and gray. So congratulations to everybody who's going to have a yellow and gray chain 1 year from now. But the good news is the wire I use is pretty solid, and it pretty much, unless you rub it or scratch it a lot, it stays bright and shiny. So you can always switch the pendant out for a new chain. But if I got nicer chains, I'd have to charge more. I'd pay more than 15 for the chain alone. These are really pretty chains. I just get them on Amazon. I look chain. I put in silver chain bulk, and I try to find a good deal for like 10 or 20 different chains. I get assorted. I also put in assorted because I like to have different ones to pick from, all different kinds of pretty patterns. Wait till I should show you this chain. Just to show you the chain by itself, you'd be like, "Wow, that's gorgeous chain." I don't even want to watch you make jewelry anymore. I just want to look at the chain. See, if you make earrings and necklace together and your earrings are simple like this, you can save all the extra pieces you cut off when you make a fancy wrapped pendant and just use it to make your earrings. It's like saving chain. I mean, saving wire, and that saves the earth because the earth is running out of wire. And pretty soon, when the earth is completely wire free, then really bad things will happen because the earth needs wire to do all its functions. Back before there were humans, there was wire everywhere, just wire growing on trees and wire coming out of mountains, and all the animals rejoiced because there's wire in abundance. But now, since humans came along, they use up all the wire, and I would say I'm guilty of it, but I make amazing things, so I'm exempt from the guilt. But like now we're running low on wire, and so if you can conserve your wire as much as possible, you're saving Mother Earth. It's kind of sad when you think about it. Like, I use up a lot of lobster clasps, and like this right here, that that was once the claw of a little baby lobster, and they took his claws off and then they coated them in silver just so we could have necklaces. They farm all these little baby lobsters in these little tanks just for their claws, just to make jewelry. And it's sad, but I feel like the lobsters, the little baby lobsters, are like proud that their claws are going to a good cause. Like, I really think that they know. I think lobsters are smarter than we realize, and I think they want to be picked. When someone comes to chop the claws off, they're like, me next. I want my legacy to be some beautiful jewelry made, worn by some celebrity. These little baby lobsters have vision. You should not take away their vision. They have a dream. And it's a beautiful dream. Okay, here's your earrings. Miss 135. And we are done for today. See you guys on Sunday. We still have to do 131 now. Since Lori switched to 130, she took 131 and called it 137. So we have to do 131, 136, 138, 139, 140 next time. We'll figure that out. But here's the ones done today. Hi. If they grow back, then I don't know why the lobsters are making such a fuss about how they're donating and they're being so generous. See, if they grow back, then they're really not donating much at all. It's like donating fingernail clippings. I bet it doesn't even hurt them. They've been fooling us this whole time, and I'm a little bit perturbed because they were taking credit, like glorious credit, for donating. And the whole time they grow them back, apparently. Well, I'm out of here because I don't like to hear that. So this I painted. I got it on Amazon. It was $85. It came with an instructional booklet and strings and picks and a tuner, even, all for and a carrying case, all for $85. And believe it or not, it has less problems than the guitar I spent over $200 on at a professional music store. And where the heck did I put the pick? So anyway, because I spent so little on it, I painted it, and it has really bad strings. The strings they sent were really crappy, but you can't blame them for $85. Like, you can go on Amazon and get this it's a full-size guitar, $85. You should do it if you ever wanted to play or pretend that you play. But anyway. Camera stand is doing the thing where it slides down. The fretboard's a little higher than my other guitar, but see how much of words I know? No, that's not right. It's got to be minor. Yeah, that's right. Now you know it. Said you don't pull on Superman's cape. You don't spit into the wind. You don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Slim. See, it's a pretty good tone, right? Anybody still here? Yeah, when I was 16, I was playing piano, and I met a bunch of guys who play guitar, and I said, I want to do that. So then I had to teach myself. I really don't play I have a lot of clumsy mistakes I need to work out, but I need to, yeah. But I learned a little bit. Laurie, you need like a big house sale. Not to sell your house, but like a yard sale. Thanks, Debbie. Oh, this is a good exercise. This fretboard is very high. Ach. Oh, you guys are too nice. Me both. Yeah. I'll have to find the chords to that. So slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. See. Some funny chords in there. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to the sea. Aha, that's it. Aha. Da, 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 to the sea, yeah. Lonely riverside, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home. Wait for me. Brah. Now I'm singing very quietly. Oh, my love, my darling, I hunger for your touch. A long, lonely time. Anyway, something. I missed a chord or two there, but and a note or two, but oh well, or three. It's a marvelous night for a moon dance band. It covers an October sky. Fantabulous night to make romance. Betty, Betty, Melody on the trees are falling. And the Betty, 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 you know the man. All right. Have a wonderful night, everybody, and hopefully I will see you on Sunday. Take care.